ever seen an osprey in life?
No.
Like, no.
No.
I don't know if I'd want to.
Well,
I mean, like up close, you know, like a hand, you know.
I mean, I'm up for any kind of adventure. You want to do it together?
Why not? You know what? And maybe not an osprey, but we can always go to Calm and check out some of the animals that they have out there. I remember many moons ago, I think this was John Lenko's idea. They said, why don't you guys bring Mike out? We're going to do a segment. We're going to put you in a cage, right, with a bird of prey, which eats meat, right? And they go in there and get that so that we can release it, right? So I had these big gloves on, right, and had to pin the bird up against the cage, right? Get the bird into a smaller unit to transport it. That's the adventure you're talking about,
Well,
right?
and then, when you were done, did they give you a root bear? You know, they serve root bears. Have you seen
Now
this?
they do.
I hope somebody gave
Have
you
you
a root.
been there for that?
No, well, yes, of course, many times, not for that adventure, but I've been there many times, of course, with
Have
my
you had a root
children.
bear?
No, I have not had the root
That's
bear.
the question.
But
I
I
wanna know if
gotta
you had a root bear.
I gotta go to Calm and get the root bear. But my favorite news anchor, Elena Rusk on KGET, she was talking about the root bears.
Hold on now, your
Sorry,
favorite anchor, what's going on?
Well, I
here?
got a lot of
thought-
favorite anchors. I love all of them. They're all wonderful.
I'm your favorite male news, not news anchor, but I'm your favorite male math anchor.
Exactly. It's important
Shake
that we're
on it.
clear
All
on
right, good.
clarity here.
All right, so we're going to go to Calm.
Yes.
And when we see each other out there, we're going to get a root bear.
Root bears.
All right, so let's talk about why you're here today. All right, Andrea. So you are with Kern Dance Alliance, first of all. So briefly, tell us a little bit about Kern Dance Alliance for students that may not know, even though you've been here for many years.
Yes, absolutely. So Kern Dance Alliance is a nonprofit arts agency.
Okay.
And what that means is we make the arts more accessible to people living in California's Central Valleys through a lot of different ways. We help support artists and arts agencies by giving them financial resources and professional development opportunities to help them grow their businesses and to become more flourishing artists in our community. And on the other side of that, we use the arts to make life better for people living in the Central Valleys. And one of the ways we do that is use the arts to teach people how to read, how to do math.
Indeed. And I remember, do you remember a couple of years ago they came out with STEM, but then they made STEAM because they wanted to include the arts, which is a big thing that we like to do on Do the Math also, which is why you're such a great friend of Do the Math.
Absolutely. The thing is you can't teach creativity. Creativity has
Everybody
to be
has it,
fostered. Exactly, but we have to cultivate creativity. And in order for us to produce the next Elon Musks, the next people that are putting satellites in the sky or doing
Well, how
really
about the
incredible
next Andrea
technology.
Hansens?
Well, maybe, but
All right.
creativity is key, right? And that is what it's allowing us to create the most brilliant math and science concepts known to man because they're creative thinkers first, and that's where the arts comes in.
And it's Literacy Day here on Do the Math because we were talking with Carter a little bit about those book vending machines, which are pretty cool. Books in Motion. Talk to us a little bit about that, and we're going to see some photos, and you can tell us what's going on in those also.
Absolutely. Books in Motion is a collaboration with the Kern County Library, and it's all about inspiring children to read through movement and dance. It's all about contracting with local artists throughout Kern County to bring books to life through movement and dance. And this summer, we celebrated our 8th anniversary year, where we brought 12 children's books to life through performance. So we took 12 children's books on tour to 20 Kern County Library locations, and we hosted 42 performances in 4.5 weeks.
All right, well, that's quite a bit. And I mean, it's a lot of people to get involved to have that many performances and different ones as well.
Yes, 25 different partners and sponsors to make a program like that go. We had about 4,000 people come through the program in 4.5 weeks, and the best part about it, we gave away 3,000 free books.
Wow, and you didn't have to go through a machine, but I think that's cool too.
We like those machines
I
too.
mean, even if a student was like, they're just starting to learn to read, or they know how to read, but they're like, I'm not really that into it, and I don't want to read something if I don't have to. But I think something like that, automatic excitement, bam, let's
Absolutely.
check this out, or
So,
something similar to it.
Absolutely. The idea is that it's geared for children kindergarten to 3rd grade who are early emergent readers.
Right.
And the idea is that they don't have to read the words in the book to understand the book. The performance is bringing that book to life. And the idea is that the children are so inspired by seeing the performance that when they get the book at the end of the program, they open it up and they look back at those words that inspired that book to come to life right before their very eyes.
And that helps with those students that age, because if I remember correctly, I remember somebody telling me, at first they learn to read and then they read to learn. right?
You're absolutely right.
And I do believe we have a world premiere video we are going to be viewing right now.
You are going to see it here first, folks. So
Now, that only further exemplifies that I am your favorite male math anchor, because you are not premiering this on any of those other places.
none of those
right?
other stations or channels. We are here for Do the Math to premiere our 2024 Books in Motion highlight film. And you're going to see over the next 2.5 minutes a wonderful film debuting the magic that we created this past summer in Kern County.
All right, let's check it out.
This summer, Books in Motion grew by leaps and bounds, where we literally saw the stories jump off the page and onto the stage. I'm Andrea Hansen, Kern Dance Alliance Executive Director, and this summer we completed our 8th annual Books in Motion Dance Plus Literacy Program in collaboration with the Kern County Library. This summer we had 42 performances serving 20 locations. We saw the increase in attendance jump by 65% from 2023 serving 2,300 kids to nearly 4,000 coming through the program in 2024. And even more special, because we're intent on increasing the number of books in people's homes, we gave away nearly 2,700 free books, a 167% increase in books given away from last summer to this summer.
My name is Andrea, and I'm the Marketing and Promotions Associate for Kern County Library, and I love the Books in Motion program. Not only do we get to see the books come to life, but kids get to go home with the book to build their at-home library. Books in Motion program was bigger than ever this summer, and we went out to so many library locations with so many performances, but my favorite ones were libraries that we never have gone to before. Having a program like this reach rural areas not only gives them an introduction to the fine arts, but also helps them with their reading success and brings the books to life for them. So research shows that kids lose 2 years of what they learn during the summer when they're on break. And having them come to the library and attend programs like Books in Motion helps them retain that information, and it sets them up for academic success for the next school year.
Books in Motion 2024 is not possible without some really amazing partners and sponsors. First, we want to thank the Kern County Library, who has been our presenting partner for the last 8 years. Additionally, our media sponsor, 23ABC. Our local bookstore, Russo's Books, which helps us to deliver thousands of books to the community, as well as the Independent Living Center of Kern County, who has helped us to provide American Sign Language services to our deaf and hard of hearing communities. As well as our financial partners, we want to thank the Arts Council of Kern County, the California Arts Council, the Robert Grimm Family Foundation, the Virginia and Alfred Harrell Foundation, the wonderful company, and Kern Family Healthcare.
You know, the funny thing is, and I didn't even plan this out, you've got to believe me on this one, but it is like Literacy Day here on Do the Math. Before I came today, I actually went to the Kern County Library and got a new library card because mine had passed for a couple of years. So I went and my daughter said, hey, which one did you get? Because I guess you have options of which one to get. And she goes, oh, you didn't get the one with the poppies? I'm like, no, I just was like, hey, give me the one like my old one like that, right? So the guy's like, yeah, okay, if that's the one you want, go ahead. But it's funny that we're talking about literacy and everything today. So if somebody wants to know more about Books in Motion, where do they need to go to? What's your website?
Yes, kerndance.org is the landing page to learn all about the programs that Kern Dance Alliance offers to the community. In addition to our Books in Motion program, we have Shine for Girls, which teaches girls math through dance. We have Adapted Dance for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We have Memory Moves, which serves people experiencing Alzheimer's and dementia. So we're using dance and movement and the arts, again, to really impact people living in Kern County through their everyday lives.
So if there are people that want to volunteer, is there a minimum age for people to volunteer? Because I'm sure you need characters of all ages.
We need characters of all ages, great way to put it. Yeah, in fact, right now we have an open call to volunteers for our Adapted Dance program,
Okay.
and that's in collaboration with the League of Dreams. We're getting ready to launch Kern County's only adaptive dance program for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we're looking for angels. If you have a heart for working with people with disabilities, please lend your time over the next 20 Saturdays to help those students and those children be given the chance to dance.
A lot of angels in Kern
Yes,
County.
a lot
I
of
know that.
angels, and we're also getting ready to open up our student volunteer application form. We are looking for student interns to serve KDA next year. So if you have an interest in arts administration and serving your community through nonprofit work, we're your organization to sign up. Those applications are getting ready to launch at the end of this month.
You're always a great friend of the program, and we certainly do appreciate you
Thank you
coming
for
and
having
talking about
me.
books in motion today.
Thank you.
All right. 636-4357 is that phone number. Speaking of Shine for Girls, we're going to check that out.
My name is Wendy Wisherup-Bryce. We are here at Garces High School. We are halfway through the week, getting ready to build some math confidence and some dance confidence before we graduate on Friday.
This week, we covered a variety of math concepts from statistics and probability to pre-algebra and geometry. We studied order of operations, and it was all about using dance to teach math. In this experience, they got up, they moved their bodies, they created algebraic equations through choreography, and we saw girls literally shine.
I got to stand on the side and watch them and smile and cheer them on, and it was really cool to see all the parents in the audience cheer them on. I'm most proud as a mentor to see the girls that I worked with become more confident.
We are so proud that the mentors that are coming into this program aren't just dancers, but they're also performing artists, excelling not just in dance, but also in music and in singing, and showing all girls that they can do whatever they want to do if they put their mind to it.
These girls are strong, they are powerful, and they can really do anything. The Shine program creates fun activities, bonding moments. We get some kumbaya moments, but we won't make you sing. It's just a great way to learn and to grow as a person.
We know that we're teaching dedication, we're teaching perseverance, we're teaching that it's okay to fail the first time, because fail just really means first attempt in learning. And we really believe that's the roadmap to the success in life.
My name is Stephanie Hill, and I'm a Wells engineer with Chevron. My path wasn't linear. I thought I knew what I wanted, and then I failed out of college, and then kind of pivoted into the Navy, and then from there came back actually to engineering, just like one that I enjoyed doing. Sometimes you fail at what you think your path is going to be, and that's not always a bad thing. I don't think I would be as successful in where I am without the initial failure. Don't give up, it gets better.
My name is Audrey Sheffield, and I'm here at Kern Dance Alliance's Shine for Girls. It's been very fun to make new friends and see math and dance correlate together. To see other women working out the STEM field, it makes me feel happy that they were able to achieve the goal that they wanted and do the job and enjoy doing their job well.
We've been learning different skills like order of operations. We're working on area and perimeter now. Now I know that I can do math. I'm very smart, and I can do dance if I really try.
The transferable skills that the girls learned in the Shine Room this week is going to follow them for the rest of their lives and hopefully make them more successful as they move into their adult years. Shine for Girls 2024 is made possible through some really incredible, generous sponsors, including Garces Memorial High School as our host sponsor, as well as our presenting sponsor, Chevron, and a big thank you also to the Arts Council of Kern County.
There we go. Shine for Girls, another great program with Kern Dance Alliance.